During the second game of the NFL 2001 season, a quarterback named Drew Bledsoe was hit by a New York Giants linebacker, Mo Lewis. He suffered a sheared blood vessel in his chest, which almost resulted in his death. Replacing Bledsoe was backup Tom Brady. He took the starting position and led New England to the playoffs that year. Now there is not a single discussion in the NFL and the New England Patriots that does not involve Tom Brady. Because the Patriots lost one of their best players in Bledsoe, it opened the door for one of the greatest players in football history. In our game today, we have lost one of our best players and leaders when we lost Alberto Mondesi. Can we find someone to come in and make an impact? Hey guys, welcome back to episode 18 of our Royals franchise rebuild. In this episode, we end up getting an injured Alberto Mondesi, so we're trying to figure out what we could possibly do to fill in that spot and make sure that we have enough people on the bench to come in and stuff like that. So we're trying to figure that out right now. We're looking at Nick Gordon. He only plays second and shortstop. Kelvin Gutierrez, shortstop and third. So it looks like shortstop is going to be covered. It looks like we do have shortstop, but then we have Witt at second, but we don't have a lot of guys that can play second. So we're going to have to kind of play around with our roster, try to see if we can get someone to kind of fill in at that second base or shortstop. We could bring up Nicky Lopez, but right now he's super cold, so it doesn't make sense to bring him up to the majors with him on a cold streak. Same thing with Eric Mejia. We could bring him up. He's hitting a 308 average. We also look and see maybe possibly we could do some trades. We look at Mike Moustakas. We actually found a trade that was in Danny Duffy, Jorge Soler, and Drew Storen away, but we didn't do it because Mike Moustakas is in his last year of his contract, which means next year we'd probably have to give him a huge contract. So we went the other route to free agency market. Looking at second baseman and shortstops, we actually came across a guy, Yamada. I can't really pronounce his first name, but he's a 77er overall. We go ahead and sign him to a one-year contract for $90,000, which is an amazing contract right now. So he's on our MLB team. He's a 74 overall right now. He's only 26-year-old from Japan. It looks like he's dropping in rating, but 74 is amazing for a backup. So we're going to go ahead and put him on our Major League roster. We're going to use him to play in a few games to just cover the 2 months that Alberto Mondesi is out. Starting the first game, we end up losing by simming. It looks like Kelvin Herrera gets the win there. We lose 8-7 in the ninth inning. It looks like we tie it in the ninth with 3 runs, and then we give up the lead with a walk-off run to Chicago. It looks like Gutierrez had a couple of hits, a couple of runs. Going down, it looks like Bailey gave up 5 earned runs and 5 in a third inning. Looks like Peralta gave up 2 earned runs, and then Lovelady ends up losing in the last inning.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s.
So Keller going to start us off here. Bottom of the first, very first batter, struck out Lionel DeShields. So we're hoping Keller has a good game here. We need a win. We're starting to kind of slide backwards after that huge sweep of the Yankees. Another strikeout, second strikeout of the game. Going to the bottom of the second. Odor out, strikeout number 3 for Keller. Trying to get Maraza here, and Maraza makes him pay. Right out over the middle. Easily taken out of the yard. So Texas taking the lead 1-0, starting it off. Top of the 4th, Soler up, looking to get a hit of his own. second and third, so hopefully we can get at least one runner in. Solaire's going to bounce this one to the second baseman, out at first, but we do get the runner in for the 1 point. Here comes Keller striking out Odor again. We definitely needed that with the bases loaded in the bottom of the fourth, but a hit here is going to be off the wall, and that's going to score 3 runs for Texas. So Texas taking a 4-1 lead on the bottom of the fourth. The Royals got to get back in this game quick. Brad Keller was having a decent day before that fourth inning, but gives up another 3 runs. So Kansas City down 4-1. Nick Gordon trying to help, gets a ball out over the middle, tries to take that one deep, and does. Home run for Nick Gordon. He's really tearing it apart right now. Top of the 5th, O'Hearn going to help out the Royals as well. Going to slug that one. A no-doubter for O'Hearn. Crushed it. Score 4-3. Brad Boxberger in. Pitching change. Kevin McCarthy's going to give up 2 runs in the 8th. So we're looking at 7-3. Top of the 9th. We never give up. Garver's going to hit a little blooper over to right field to get on first base. Next guy up, Gutierrez, going to hit it over the middle. That's going to get Garver over to third. On first is Gutierrez. Merrifield up, our best hitter on our team. Gets a hit over the middle. Going to be an out at second, but overthrown at first. He wasn't going to get him anyways. So that's going to move Whit Merrifield to second with 1 out in the 9th. Grounded down the third baseline. Not able to get him. So another hit for Nick Gordon. O'Hearn up. Gets beamed by the pitch. We were looking for a home run. It would have tied the game up. But the bases are loaded with 2 outs here. Alex Gordon up. 0-2 count. And he's going to get beamed. So that's going to bring another runner in for the Royals. It's going to be 7-5. Bases loaded for Soler. He's going to... Oh, is he going to get it? No! Close to getting a first, or close to getting a single and another run in. Not able to do it. So the Rangers going to win that game. And the next game, Yamada is going to get to start, bringing him in the middle infield. Let's see how he does. Texas on top of the 5th, already got a 2-0 lead. Gutierrez trying to get on base. Going to be over the right fielders. Bounces. That's going to get him over to third because of the bounce off the wall. So Gutierrez on third with 1 out in the top of the 5th. Yamada up 0-1 on the day. Let's see if he can get his first hit. First RBI over the middle. That's going to go right back to the pitcher, right through the middle for a first hit of his career and first RBI of his career.
Now it's a 2-1 ball game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So
congratulations to Yamada. Top of the 8th, guy on second. Soler going to take it to right field. That's going to score a run. So 2-2 is going to be the score. Soler into second with a double. Top of the 8th. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. A solo home run given to Bandy right off the bat. Kennedy able to get the rest out. But top of the 9th, Garver trying to start it off. Gets a single to right field again. He's on first base with no outs in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base.
Up after him, Yamada coming off his first hit, first RBI. We're looking top left of the zone. Let's see where he throws it. Right down the middle, top left is right where we wanted it. Weren't able to get a hold of it. Slider underneath. A ball here is going to get Garver to second base. So we got a guy in scoring position. Top of the 9th, 1 out. 2-2 count to Yamada. And he crushes it. Is it going to be deep enough? It is. Second deck. Yamada, first career home run. So he gets his first career home run, first career run, first career hit, first career RBIs in this game. Yamada already making a huge impact, exactly what we needed when Mondi went down. Yamada, congratulations and welcome to the club. 4-3, Witt gonna help out as well. He's gonna get a run in here, and he's going for 3. Easily makes it to 3, and Witt with a triple is gonna score another run. Kansas City up 5-3. Nick Senzel up 0-4 for the day. Let's see if he can get a hit. He does. A single here with an RBI, making the score 6-3 in the top of the 9th. Hopefully Diekman can come in and finish it out. He does. So the Royals get the win against the Rangers. Going over our notifications on how our farm is doing. Brady Singer posted a 2.62 ERA in May, 41 strikeouts over 34 innings. Foster Griffin 6.64 ERA, punching out 11 batters and 14 innings of work. Brett Phillips having a great month of May, batting .333, driving in some runs. Salvador Perez having a good, but he's down at AA. He's obviously going to have good, especially when he's a major league player. Dritchik is struggling down in AA, giving up 10.66 ERA. So we're going to play the last game against the Rangers. Let's get it started.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. 31 RBIs.
Top of the second inning, Alex Gordon. It's going to be over the right fielder. That's going to score a run. Gordon going back to second. Going to get thrown out, but does get the run. Kansas City takes a 1-0 lead in the second inning. Top of the 5th, guy on first and third. Stolen base. Yes, Gutierrez stealing the base. We got a guy at second and third doing what the Royals do. O'Hearn trying to get him in with a sac fly. Going to be deep enough that we're going to get the run home and we're going to get to third base. So we got a guy on third base. Tied game 2-2 in the 5th. Merrifield trying to get that runner from third home. 1-1 count. Merrifield gets a pitch he can take, drives it to right field, is going to score a run there. So Kansas City up 3-2 in the 5th. Texas ties the score up in the 5th as well. So 3-3 going into the 10th inning. We are already in the 10th inning. A double. Merrifield going home, not even throwing home. So Kansas City taking a 4-3 lead in the 10th inning. A huge double by Nick Senzel, having a great game. Garver in again on the top of the 5th, or the top of the 10th, first and third base. Garver going to add to it with a single to right field. He's going to push for a double. Garver with a double, RBI, adding another run. Kansas City up 5-3 in the top of the 10th. Texas scoring a run in the bottom of the 10th, trying to tie it up here. Diekman, the strikeout, that's going to do it. Royals are going to win, taking the series from Texas 5-4. We are going to play Boston, and guess what? Boston beats us, but we are 32-28, and tomorrow will be the draft. So let's go back to the Boston game. Looks like Merrifield did not have a hit. Looks like O'Hearn had 3 hits and an RBI. We had 8 hits, only scored 2 runs. Boston 13 hits, only 3 runs. Looks like Bailey did pretty well. 1 earned run over 6 innings. Kennedy, no earned runs over 6 innings, so good job for him. Looks like Boxberger gave up the runs that cost us the game. However, the next episode we will be doing will be the draft, so make sure you stick around for that. If you guys like this episode, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, feel free to hit that red subscribe button. The very last episode will be in the left card, and all the episodes starting from episode 1 will be in the right. Till next time, Slacker out.